Hi, my name is Belgica and I am an actress, and today I want to talk about 5 things that you can do at home to practice acting. All of these you can do by yourself. Some of these you can also do with one other person if you want to get an acting buddy, an accountability buddy. So the first thing you can do is read a play. If you're an actor or you want to become an actor and you've never read a play, oh my goodness. Okay, you can probably find them on Amazon for a couple of dollars or free online. Your library might have free ebooks of plays. Your library might have plays that you can get for free, so there's no excuse. I'll leave a few different plays that I love in the description of the video so you can check those out, read those. Once you read that play, choose a monologue that's 30 to 60 seconds long. Memorize it, analyze it. I have a video on 6 different steps that you can take in order to analyze a monologue and prepare a monologue. It's one that I got from college from a professor named Mark Jacobs. So definitely there's no excuse for you not practicing a monologue, because you can find monologues by themselves online for free, and you can either get a play that you can read for free or for a really, really low price. Give yourself feedback or get a buddy, an acting buddy that also wants to improve their acting, and you guys can give each other constructive criticism, tips. And of course, if you can afford it, please take acting classes and they can give you feedback for that monologue. But if you don't have anybody, or maybe you're just a little shy, not confident, whatever it is, record yourself. It might be a little weird, nerve-wracking, cringy, whatever, watching yourself back doing that monologue. But once you watch yourself, you're gonna be able to see different things that you do. Like maybe you always fix your hair, that's your nervous tick. You're gonna notice different things about what you're doing physically. And then also the way you talk, the way you perform, so you can improve yourself there. And it's just good to be comfortable with what you look like, because once you're filming self-tape auditions, that's exactly what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to edit your videos to submit and just choose the best take. So go ahead and start practicing. The second thing is to get a free trial of some kind of website. This is not sponsored at all, but you can use Skillshare or Udemy, any kind of platform that allows you to get a free trial subscription. A lot of them are 1 or 2 months. And especially if you know you don't have the funds for this, please make sure to, when you sign up for those websites, make sure to put in your calendar a reminder to cancel the subscription maybe 5 days before it's over, so you give yourself plenty of time to cancel it. And you can find a bunch of different acting classes, voiceover classes on those websites. Do your research first. Google which of those websites have the best acting classes. I've done a video on the 10-hour masterclass that I found on Skillshare, and that I would only recommend if you know absolutely nothing about acting, because you can already find a lot of that information on YouTube. And the third one is an exercise that I did in college, and this one I really like because I did learn a lot from this exercise, and I believe it's Uta Hagen's change of self exercise. I want to say it's that basically you're going to call 3 different people and then see the changes you see in yourself. Where are your eyes looking at? What are you doing when you're talking to them? You know, are you sitting up straight and very concentrated and trying to pay as much attention as you can to every single word they're saying? Are you more relaxed and chill? Are you like wanting to get off the phone? You're so tired of talking to them. Like, what changes do you see in yourself? Because of course we are different people when we are around different people, right? So at work, around your boss, whatever, at school, around your teacher, you're very put together, you want to do things right, you have a goal, you know, that you need to get. And just like with everybody else, I mean, when you're around your family, you're more relaxed, you're able to joke more, you're able to be yourself more. So you want to choose 3 different people specifically to give them a phone call, not a video call. I know a lot of us are doing a bunch of video calls right now, but a phone call, so you're able to see where your eyes are going, what your body is doing emotionally, how do you change emotionally. So maybe choose somebody that's work or school related, a family member, and then a friend, and make sure those relationships that you have are different for each one. Take note of how you change with in the way that you feel. How long are you on the phone with them? Do you want to stay on the phone with them? Do you want to get off the phone? You don't really want to talk to them. So after each phone call, make note of all of those things. And that's an acting exercise, because in the future, once you do get a role where you're either talking to that person in person or on the phone or whatever, you will say, okay, this is how I would act naturally in real life. You know, I would be way more chill, you know, kind of just like on the couch, whatever, if I was talking to my friend. So you will be able to analyze what real life is like, so that when you do have to perform acting, you will get some have somewhere to grab it from. Number 4 is Stanislavski's coffee cup exercise. So again, this is another one I did in college, and you just grab an actual cup of coffee or tea and make sure it's warm, it's real, so that you can analyze what it's like in real life. And this will allow you to grab those memories again from real life and bring them into acting. So if ever you have to pantomime as if you're drinking a warm cup of coffee, so that you can remember all of those things. So sense memory. So you can remember how warm it was, how it smelled, how it made your hands feel, like if you were cold and you put your hands in the cup of coffee. So grab a cup of coffee or tea and just really feel how everything is, the flavor, the smell, the temperature, and then set it aside and try to imagine as if you have the cup of coffee again in your hands, and try and smell the coffee and feel it and taste it. And it's just a sense memory exercise again. So when you actually have to do it, you can do it better on stage than you would if you never practiced it, because this is going to be so great for props. But that's another fun exercise. And of course you can do it with all kinds of things. If you want to practice it with food, if you want to get really good at props, at pantomiming, you know, different things and different props, and you can use that exercise for pretty much anything. Number 5 is going to be kind of a Meisner exercise, but basically what I want you to do is choose either a sentence or a paragraph of your liking. It can be more neutral, so you can feel less emotionally invested in it, to, you know, a certain direction, and say it in different ways. So let's say the phrase is, it's your birthday. How old are you turning? So grab that phrase and perform it in whatever different ways that you think. So perform it as if you are a doctor and you have to give really bad news. So that line, that is just a neutral line, it's your birthday, how old are you turning? Then think about, maybe you're the doctor and you have to give some really bad news to a family member. And how would that doctor be? Would they be talking fast? Maybe if they're nervous, maybe not, because they're used to, you know, I mean, I don't think you can ever really get used to giving bad news like that. But think about the mental state of this doctor. How would they prepare it? So go ahead and perform it as if the doctor is giving some bad news. Then change it up and perform it as something else, as if you're hiding something from somebody. So the same line, it's your birthday, how old are you turning? Perform that as if you're hiding something from that person. And another fun example would be to perform it as if you are about to throw up or about to your pants, and that just makes it a little bit more silly and funny and comedic. But really, you can think about all kinds of different things, get a neutral line and practice it in different ways. And this is a lot less intimidating than having to memorize a whole monologue and having to come up with a whole character. This is like more like baby steps of being able to perform a more quote unquote neutral line and just play around with it. And again, this is just an exercise, so you don't have to take yourself that seriously. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know if you end up trying any of these acting exercises. And at the end of every video, I feature another channel. This is today's feature. If you would like to be featured on my next video, make sure you're subscribed, like this video, and leave me a comment.